We have an emergency on our hands. Princess Cordelia has been kidnapped by Federation operatives.
Somehow. The armored vehicle carrying the princess is headed for the port at the southern end of the combat area. Spread out your soldiers and stop that vehicle. Your objective is to disable the vehicle's engines and rescue Princess Cordelia. Use rifles and machine guns to strike the vehicle's weak point and bring it to a stop. Explosive weapons like tank cannons, lances, and grenades are off limits. The risk for the princess is too great. Fair play. Letting that car reach either of these 2 points will mean allowing their escape. We can't let that happen. We've also got word the Federation Special Forces have been sighted in the area. They'll be protecting the vehicle. They may be wearing Galian uniforms, but they're real feds. Don't think twice about pulling those triggers. It's a dark night out there. You won't be able to get a visual on enemies past a certain distance. Stay sharp. Alright, so I'm gonna be upfront with you. This is not the first time I've tried to do this mission. It's, basically there were a lot of slow, not very exciting losses that happened, because this mission is weird. But I think I've got it figured out. Now, we don't need Largo, but he does give us an extra turn, so that's cool. That's helpful. Basically, like, these ones down here don't particularly matter. And we want Rosie up here, because she seems to do slightly more damage than Vise, which is going to be important.
Your mission is to rescue Her Highness unharmed. Failure isn't an option on this one, soldiers.
Wasn't really aware it was an option before.
They can't get to the harbor. We stop them here. Squad 7, move out.
Why we don't sink the boats, I'll never know. That would be hard for them to get away at that point.
To the harbor, full steam. The ship's waiting there to take us out of Galia. Apologies for the cramped quarters, Your Highness. We'll have you comfortable soon.
Lieutenant, it's likely the ambassador has the princess with him inside that armored vehicle. Use firearms to stop it with minimal force, then recover the princess. Don't lose them. Tank shells, anti-tank lances, and grenades are off limits. You could harm the princess.
Understood, Captain.
Welkin fucking changed his uniform, didn't he? That's his regular uniform, not his dress uniform.
Look,
Yo, you ain't got time for that.
If we attempt to attack with it, the Edelweiss can still block their path. Yeah, on a narrow road like this, there's no room to slip past a tank in your way.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get the princess back safe.
So the thing is, the armored vehicle can only move once per turn. There it goes right now. And it tries to get down to the harbor through these lines, but the Edelweiss can completely block it off, and then it'll go off in a different direction. First, though, what we want to do is come down here, because there is a sniper on this map, and I'm not a particularly big fan of him. So Aika is gonna go show him the business. Where's the ladders round here? Yes. Now please do dunk on this man. Dunked upon he has been. Doesn't really matter what we do with Iker at that point. That's basically her entire goal. Now what we do want to do now is go to Rosie. And when we block off the car's going to try and go down. When we block it off over there, it's going to come over to the right. And it's got a machine gun on it, so like Rosie needs to be here ahead of time so that she can be in cover when it arrives and then just pop out. But we have to kill these two complete noobs. Gonna get nice and close to this one. There'll be no chances taken here.
Target armored car sighted.
Alright, now we're gonna shoot this man. He faces death with a cool determination few people could muster. And now he's gone, taken from us so young. Alright, now, you come wait, like, no, like, so, no, like, I don't want her to get dunked when it arrives, but I also want her to be as close to the edge as possible. Alright, now we just need to bring the Edelweiss over, because we can't attack the armored car with the Edelweiss, but we can stop it?
Wilkes, do you see the vehicle's headlights?
You're right. We can use those lights to tell its position and orientation.
Yeah, it seems a little weird that they turn the headlights on, honestly, because, well, it kind of just gives you away a little bit, doesn't it? Now, we're gonna be real rude people, and we're just gonna slide out of the side of the street, and the guy's gonna be like, what the hell, dude? Like so. And now we don't even need to use the last order, and I'm not gonna use it, because hopefully Rosie's gonna kill it in one turn. I did have to grind to do this to get an order that would boost her damage.
What are you doing? Don't stop! Go! Go!
Because we're still like...
Ahead, sir. It's blocking the road completely.
Clever little monkeys. We'll take another route.
That tank. That's a militia model.
Alright, so, like, by getting Lancers to level 8, you get Demolition Order, which is do more damage to armored vehicles. A machine gun is not typically meant to be used on an armored vehicle, so I had to go and get the Order, because that basically completely nullifies a tank's armor. These guys are here, but, like, really, who cares? See you, buddy. Oh, no, he's coming back. Oh, he's like, whoa, was that a fucking tank I just ran by? What's that doing here? Alright. Now. Where is it? Here. Orders. Demolition boost. Rosie.
This is an order. Destroying the target is your top priority.
Man, Welkin's so bad at giving snappy orders.
I'm on.
Go kill the man! Okay, got it.
Enemy sighted. Ain't no stopping me.
Don't get fucked. No problem. Now, hopefully... There we go. Because, like, what was happening was I would get to the armored car and just frankly not do enough like, you do a pathetic amount of damage without the order. You move it maybe like 15%, and basically, I just couldn't keep up with it and it kept escaping. So, you know, and this is an A rank, how about that? Easy game. No problem. Except for all those times it wasn't easy, but it was easy.
Your Highness, are you all right?
I am unharmed. Oh, good.
Being princess ain't all fancy dinners, huh? Gotta be hard carrying a whole country.
Can it, Rosie? That's the Princess of Galia you're talking to.
No, it's quite all right. She speaks the truth. As scion of the Valkyria, it is my fate to live and die for Galia's well-being.
And wear these sweet chihuahua ears.
Are you sure that isn't just your excuse, Your Highness?
What the fuck does that mean?
What?
If you label the status quo fate, you can run from the responsibility of changing it.
You too, Welkin. Have a little respect here.
Every living thing in this world
Said
struggles
Largo.
to live and pass life on to a new generation. They use all the instincts and animal wisdom they can just to live that one day longer. That powerful animal will to live is, I think it's a beautiful part of nature.
I bet Welkin fucks trees during the night.
Your Highness may be descended from Valkyria, and that may carry a burden. The old ways and traditions you follow may be important to uphold.
And you know, the whole being a ruler thing is probably a little stressful.
But I hope that you won't throw away the will to live your own life because of them.
That's enough, Welkin. Give it a rest.
Yo, Vi says like verbatim this in Skies of Arcadia. Let's bring him over here.
Perhaps it is as you say, and I have been running from responsibility unknowingly. It is indeed mine to consider my life's role within the Valkyrian bloodline.
Your Highness.
I am most envious of your ability to speak your mind so frankly. But time enough remains to consider my role, by my own will. Thank you for your words, Lieutenant.
And the whole not letting me get kidnapped thing.
Not at all.
Wow, even a princess's gut'll wake up and say hi when it's empty.
Ain't got anything to say about that one, Largo? That was like the most directly rude thing so far.
Rumbling bellies are a clever bit of animal wisdom all humans share.
Well, shut the fuck up, Welkin.
Alicia, have we got anything to eat?
You bet. I brought some of the cinnamon rolls I baked this morning.
Why? Why did you do this? Were you going to eat them while we were chasing down the armored car?
Here you are, Your Highness.
Thank you kindly.
Bait and switch, they're actually poisoned. It's fucking chihuahua
I have
ears.
not had such bread before, but it is quite agreeable.
It's a little non-committal to the quality.
I'm glad.
All right, let's get Her Highness back to the capital.
Technically, we're already in the capital, but I get what you mean. Alright, I'm gonna save the game after that one, because that was, you know,
And so Princess Cordelia returned, safe through the efforts of Militia Squad 7.
Who were apparently the only military force in the capital.
Its leader, Welkin Gunther, was celebrated as rescuer to the nation's sovereign and awarded the prestigious Galian Medal of Honor.
After a mere week on the job, at age like 18.
Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, step forward.
Sick ambience.
Sir, for excellence in valor and deed, you are hereby awarded this honor.
This guy is like cartoonishly evil looking. No one with this facial hair arrangement could possibly be a good guy. And look at those fucking angry lines around his face.
Your Highness, please bestow the medal upon the young lieutenant.
Gladly. Congratulations, Lieutenant Gunther.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Though I have yet to reach an answer, your question drives me still. To understand my responsibility as sovereign and as a single human life.
Your Highness.
Oh, and know that one tradition already lies sundered by my will. I had the cooks add cinnamon rolls to my daily breakfast.
Fucking fantastic.
Alicia will be happy to hear it.
You're gonna give her a job? I don't think she will.
Forget yourself.
Shut up, Jafar.
Sir, my apologies.
With this, today's ceremonies are ended. Highness, would you grace us with a word?
It's a shame no one showed up to today's ceremonies except for us.
Lieutenant Gunther, I hope your allegiance to Galia stands firm evermore.
Yes, Princess.
Lieutenant Gunther, I am sorry. There is something more I have not told you. Please, be safe.
How ominous. Foreshadowing has been deployed. Fears of a Patriot. Those Patriots did get up to some business in Metal Gear, so that's fair.
Welkin, I'm coming in.
I'm like looking at those three plants in the right corner of the screen, right? And it looks like the middle one just gave up on the will to live.
Sure, it's open.
Ooh, is that it? Not bad, man. You sure made a name for yourself this time.
Yeah, weird how that happened.
It was pure luck I was there.
And that no other fucking armed forces member was here. Except the general, but, you know.
So have you seen the headlines? The ones that say nothing about the kidnapping?
Oh, gee, I wonder why that's not in the newspapers.
That reporter tells me Borg's the one pressuring the media into suppressing it.
Why would they ever tell people this happened?
But why suppress it?
Why do you think, Welkin and Fabio, do you think that the general populace of Galia would be particularly happy to hear that Federation spies almost kidnapped our ruler? Because I don't think, like, there'd be some hysteria.
If word got out about what happened, Galia's relationship with the Federation would suffer.
That makes no sense at all, right? Because the Federation probably doesn't give a shit about its relationship with us based on that.
We've got our hands full fending off the Empire. We can't afford a war on two fronts. So he has the whole thing covered up. I'll bet he goes on acting like it never happened.
Wow.
Welkin, this hurts. It's painfully obvious how shaky Galia's standing is.
Yes, we're Sweden, and we're about to get crushed to death by two countries.
I know the world's history is an endless chain of big fish eating little fish. Both of us know the weak bow to the strong. Its history and its nature. A minor nation like ours is an easy mark, even before you add the rift within our army. Welkin, no offense, but I hope nature's wrong this time.
The fact he felt the need to append no offense to that sentence tells you a lot about Welkin as a person.
I don't know what to tell you, Fabio.
You're all fucking ridiculous human beings. Oh yeah, just tell him. Just tell him about it. No problem.
Chapter 10. Liberation of Fausen.
Who's that guy down there? Decorations. Meeting certain conditions as you proceed through the game may earn your decorations. You can view an awards written there. Okay. Does it, like, do anything, actually? Decorations... doesn't seem so. There's a fair few, though. I wonder how long this game is. I've been here for a while, but I don't feel like we're any closer to a conclusion, really.